the King of Pittsburgh. Here he comes. Oh. Some streamers coming in, pretty cool. Dior throwing those streamers back.
Yeah, that's a sign of respect from the crowd, throwing streamers. And they're flying back in.
The KOP wearing the streamers.
First, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing less than your mother.
Oh, please.
The picture-perfect athlete, Dior Castro.
There's some chumps in the front row rooting for
And
Dior.
his opponent, he is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid, the King of Pittsburgh, MV Young.
Here we go, the first ever 880 casket match. Somebody's going to be put in that casket before this match is over, and in fact, it's the only way to win. Those druids freaked me out, Marcus.
Yeah, they're obviously
Sheesh.
security, I guess, for the casket. Notice our referee is in the crowd near the casket because anything goes. Nothing matters in that ring. What matters is getting your opponent into that casket.
Chest to chest. MV Young and Dior Castro. Wow. Oh! Light him up. Slap across the chest. Dior's down. On the attack is MV Young to the corner. Oh. Oh, all his might against the turnbuckle and a big clothesline. MV Young has had a beast of a year. He's been in there with Beastman and Beast Lee at Fest Wrestling.
All right, so MV,
Sheesh.
leader in the clubhouse for loudest chop tonight.
Yeah. Setting him up again. Here's the swing. Oh! Cold strike down the middle. Good night, Irene.
Yeah, I don't know if the mics pick up how loud that is. It sounded like a Pedro Alvarez shot. And now just...
Oh, big suplex.
You know, Toddy, the more I think about this feud between Dior Castro and MV Young, I feel like MV Young sees so much of himself in Dior Castro.
Yeah.
When I met MV Young years ago, he was that, you know, picture-perfect, cocky, pretty boy type of thing. And it was the hard-nosed fights that he went through throughout his career in Pittsburgh, Florida, New York, all of that made him the individual he is now. And I think so much of this battle, so much of this with Dior is Dior's trying to fill those shoes, and I just don't think he's ready.
Yes, to complement that, I think Dior sees his future self being in MV Young.
Absolutely.
And that's why he's going for it.
I think he's trying to jump the line a little bit. You know, what defined MV was those battles that he went through, and Dior's trying to jump the line and try and replace MV Young way too early, in my opinion.
Well, Dior Castro's went after the Steel City Killers, so the only thing that's left is MV Young. He's tried to get rid of the Killers, and now he's actually trying to murder MV Young. So
yeah,
this
put
is
him in this casket now.
It's a weird night. Sean Anderson out there drinking an icy light, and he's going to take Dior Castro all around. Who wants a slap?
Tour of the Steel City.
Oh, Giovanna down there with a big slap.
Crowd involvement at 880. Uh-oh.
Oh, thought he was going to slam him on top of it. Oh, ducks around.
Yeah. Went to the throat.
Oh.
Went to the throat of MV Young and then
Head first.
Shot to the back and then head first in the casket. Look, you got.
Oh, you got to hit harder than that.
Yeah. We've talked about the evolution of MV Young and that the size and mass that MV has put on that has made him almost impervious in the midsection. You got to go to a joint. You got to go to a different part of the body. You can't go center cut on MV Young.
My question is, if Dior Castro buries MV Young, what happens to 880 Wrestling?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't want to say that David Lawless takes back over.
Oh, yeah, don't say that. Let's hope that doesn't come to that. But Dior slammed right on the hardwood.
Did he just crack the casket?
Cracked it.
Cracked the casket with Dior Castro's back. I think MV Young's not trying to put Dior Castro in the casket. He's trying to put him through the casket.
And this isn't MV Young's first casket match. We saw him put Mr. Grimm in a casket and enjoy wrestling, and Mr. Grimm has come back undead. He's never the same again. Is that what the future holds for Dior? We shall see.
MV Young knows every single nook and cranny of this building, and it looks like he's trying to show
a low blow.
Dior Castro all of it. Dior Castro just showed why he is a credible threat to MV Young.
Oh, big boot. One person clapping. I hope you feel very, very good for yourself, Dior. The troublemaker of brotherly love, proving why he is called the troublemaker. He's young, he's brash, and he wants control.
Oh, yeah, look. And as we said, how much of a show like this can launch you, but how much, look, if I'm enjoying wrestling and I watch Dior Castro bury MV Young, I'm giving Dior Castro a call.
That's something, right?
Look, that's a resume builder.
That's
the
something.
likes that you don't get very often. And that's what Dior wants to do, build his resume, build the next generation off of MV Young.
Oh, I don't see any of the other brotherly love members here tonight.
No, but we also haven't seen any of the T2T students. Fourth Line is preparing for their match later tonight. So this is one-on-one. This is going to be just these two to the end.
Hey, when it's life or death, it's got to be one-on-one.
And I think that's what Castro wants. He wants to bury He wants to bury MV Young himself. If he buries him with an asterisk, it's not truly a burial.
To quote MV Young, I think he said, "Hit me, P-word." Step up to the challenge, Dior.
Uh-oh.
Oh, German suplex on the crown of his head. Oh, holding on. Oh, the polyamorous pitbull on attack on Dottie block. Look at the size of MV's arms, his shoulders. His arms are as thick as my legs.
MV Young, I know he comes from a different school, but as he's become part of this, 880 environment, the DIY attitude, all of that, has taken on the mantle of Pittsburgh legends like a Shirley Doe or a Super Hentai or guys like that. But we're heading to the casket. Just unfazed by anything that comes at him.
Here we go.
They're trying to suplex Dior in.
Imagine being suplexed at your funeral. That's what one of these. Oh no!
Shot. MV's in.
MV's in. That's going to be it.
That's a heavy casket. And MV getting his foot up.
No! MV Young's going to lose this. Oh no! The big nasty fuck wakes up and he isn't dead yet.
Woof.
Big forearm. Oh,
and
big
another.
Forearm. Oh, Dior's in now. But can he get his gumption under him to shut that lid?
It is so hard to do because it's got to be completely shut. You can't have any space.
Oh.
And any sort of space is what Dior Castro needs right now.
Oh! Some version of a Superman punch off that casket. Oh!
Knee strike, I think right to the throat.
I think to the throat, yeah.
And now just burying that shin and knee right in MV Young's throat. As I was saying before, I think MV Young has channeled the spirit of these Pittsburgh legends, and we've seen Pittsburgh versus Philly battles here before.
Pittsburgh
and in
versus Cleveland.
Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. I think, battles from the 2000s, the guys like Shirley Doe versus Balls Mahoney, that Pittsburgh versus Philly rivalry. That's what we're looking for, and that's the kind of legacy Dior Castro is looking to build.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Dior wants to choke him out like he was before with his foot, I guess the easiest way to maybe put somebody in a casket is make sure they're out cold first. I don't really know how you do it.
If you knock out MV Young, if he's completely dead weight, if he can't get his arms up to stop that lid, that's all you need to do.
But if he's dead weight, could you move him?
Can you move?
I don't know. We shall see. Setting up that door as if it's the doorway to hell. Hashtag 880 gobble gobble, folks.
Dior Castro trying, and look, how much of this, as you said, do you want to do in the ring? Because if he puts MV Young out, can he get him all the way to the casket?
Oh, big clubber on the back.
Uh-oh. Oh, look out!
Oh! Goodness gracious! Dior Castro flew. Who's that? Wait a second. Security.
Down MV Young.
Who is that?
Got a sock full of quarters.
Oh! I knew it, damn it! We talked about this before. Cliff Klepto, Ricky Dawkins, brotherly love helping out their brethren in Dior Castro. This could be a one-on-one. Dior couldn't do it by himself. Oh, spear through the door.
Well, Toddy, I said, if you knock out MV Young, how do you get him to the casket? Well, let's take 3 people, pick him up and drag him out there. That makes the job way easier. I thought Dior Castro wanted to win this by himself. But apparently a win's a win, no matter how you do it.
I think this was Dior's plan all along, to knock out MV Young and get brotherly love to drag him to the casket. He better stay on top of him, though.
Yeah, MV Young, not one to just let you. Well, we're going more doors. Is that what we got?
I guess we're making sure the job is done before he goes in the box. Dior is setting him up. Another door in here. I don't know that Dior knows where he is. I think he conked his head.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Dior took that power bomb into the turnbuckles so hard it made the runway hurt.
Look at this. The symphony of white doors in the ring. They probably planted them there. What is the plan here?
Well, if you're going to end MV Young, it's going to take 3 people to do it.
As they yell, "Go Birds!" These aren't handymen. They aren't setting up your doors for you to walk into.
So what are we going to do now? Just throw MV Young through doors for the rest of the night?
I think so.
We got other matches coming. Just put them in the casket.
Oh, there we go. You took too long. Too much talking. Way too much talking. Oh! Oh, no, yeah! Ring him up for the king of Pittsburgh, MV Young. He's going to put all 3 brotherly love members through doors. Banging the boards for the king of Pittsburgh. Hear him growl.
And MV Young doing the smart thing, throwing Dior Castro out of the ring, heading towards that casket. And if I'm Dior again, I'm hopeful that MV Young puts me in the casket and not through it. Because MV Young's trying to drive him right through the lid.
I think Dior Castro was trying to escape. Oh! Big senton almost crushes him into the casket.
He tried to put him through the casket.
MV Young's going to put Dior Castro in. He's in. The lid is closed. It's over! It's over! It's over!